Hello, everyone. My guest today is Yaki Shabbat. He's an Israeli entrepreneur with a specialty in data science. After building several e-commerce sites, he recognized the tremendous need for personalization and the opportunity to fill a niche in the market. So he eventually arrived at a venture that serves one of these passions, utilizing AI and digital automation to create an internet that is more personal and efficient. Since 2008, he's been working on Personyze and has been honing and perfecting the tools we use to accomplish that goal. Today, he's happy to say they've created one of the most versatile and powerful personalization solutions on the market. Yaki, are you ready to take us to the top?
Yes.
All right. What is Personyze and how do you make money?
Well, Personyze is a complete solution for omnichannel personalization and marketing automation. We empower marketers to provide a completely personalized and relevant experience through the visitor journey. And the business model is a SaaS model. So our client wants to sign up. They can easily start personalize the visitor experience on the site, in email, and in app. And the payment model is a monthly base based on the site volume.
You said the site volume, the website volume?
Based on the site traffic volume.
And Yaki, what do people on, I don't want to go down every customer story. What's an average customer pay per month, would you say?
Well, it's varies. Again, it's based on the site traffic, but it starts somewhere from $250 and can go up to $15,000.
Okay.
For really high volume traffic.
Okay. Would you say a fair average though is closer to $200, $300 a month, something like that?
I would say like more $500.
$500. Okay, fair enough. And then you founded this in 2008. Was that right?
Yes. We entered into a commercial phase around 2011. Took us some time to develop the solution.
And how'd you pay yourself for those 3 years while you were building?
I have some other ventures, other businesses, and the company is funded privately.
Okay.
So the initial investment was around $2 million, and through the years now the company is profitable. So basically, the ongoing investment that we do in research and development is coming from the company ongoing revenue.
So you're profitable and cash flow positive.
Yeah.
And how much capital have you raised to date total? Just the $2 million?
It's a little bit. It's more like $3 million. Yeah.
Okay. And how many customers are on the platform now today?
Well, we have more than 500 customers.
Okay. And where have you found most of those customers? How have you signed them up?
Oh, it's about it. So the first few years, we were relying mostly on marketing agencies. So we provide more as a white label or an option to a branded personalization platform. So we got a lot of customers that were basically not our direct customer, but they were working with the digital marketing agency who use Personyze to improve the site experience. And the last 2-3 years, we started directly to reach out to the end customer.
Got it. So you could own the relationship. Now you've scaled to 500 of them. If I take 500 times that average price point of $500 per month, it puts you somewhere around $250,000 per month in revenue. Is that accurate?
Yeah. And
what does growth look like?
Some of the early customers are paying less than now. It's understandable. Those who work through an agency, our cost of maintenance of those clients are very low, so the price has to reflect that. So an agency usually buy a license.
Sure.
It's not directly the number of customers, but yeah.
I understand that, but today, just to confirm, you're doing about $250,000 a month in revenue.
Yeah.
And then take me back a year in August 2017. What were you doing then so we can get growth rate?
Which year? Come again?
About a year ago, how much were you doing?
Well, I would say that in the last year, we have achieved more than a 20% increase in our revenue.
20%?
20%. And it's what's more important for us as a company is that we now start seeing more of our revenue coming from direct clients, direct so that we are facilitating through many channels and not necessarily through the marketing agency, because this is something major that we have done in the past 2 years, as I mentioned, is to move and sell directly to the customer and not relying anymore on marketing agencies.
And what's it costing you when you go direct to customer? What's it costing you to acquire one of these customers who then pays you $500 per month?
Well, I would say around $2,000, $2,500.
Okay, so
this is currently our cost of acquisition. It's varies. As you know, nowadays it's become much more harder to gain attraction of marketers, and also the cost of advertisement, it's much more higher than just a few years ago. So we try now to have the right mix by also going out to different marketplaces, such as we just launched our Shopify app, for example. So those channels help us to reduce the cost of acquisition. And so currently, these are the numbers, but hopefully we will be able in the near future, when we go into more marketplaces, to reduce substantially the cost of acquisition.
And Yaki, so your payback period today is what?
Sorry?
Your payback period today is what, about 5 months, 6 months?
Yeah. So this is the average. Yeah, I would say average.
Churn is also critical in this business. What's your churn today?
Well, it also depends on the type of customer. This is how we divide it. So if we're talking about marketing agencies, so basically there is no churn rate as far as we're concerned, because the license is the same. So they might lose a client because this client discontinued to work.
Sure,
with
yeah.
them.
Tell me about the churn that you manage, that you measure.
So we do have somewhere, I will say, between 10 to 20%, but a lot of time is also our fault right from the beginning, because we were not the right match.
Sorry, just to be clear, 10 to 20% logo churn per year?
Yeah, the churn rate, yeah.
But is that logo churn, and is it annual or monthly?
No, we're talking about annually.
Okay, and again, just to be clear, it's logos, not revenue.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And how do you drive that churn rate down?
Well, first we try to make sure that when we sign up a customer, we sign up the right customer. And if we talk about our solution, so what we need to make sure that this client has some traffic on his site, because part of the personalization process, we're using a lot of product wisdom. So we need some traffic on the site. So we're going to have some data. So what we do now is also, so it's from the beginning where we actually, sign in the client. So making sure that the client is the right fit for us. And another thing that we do, and it's just to simplify the onboarding process. So what we did in the last year, we started with, fully white glove service. Basically, it's become like a switch on button for a client to sign up for Personyze, because this was something that was a lot of time, especially in enterprise clients, when want to sign up, it goes through many people, many departments, and we need to, after all, to have all the data aboard, and it takes time.
Yep.
So we try now. Yeah.
Where? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I want to make sure we get a bunch in here. How big is the team today, and where are you guys based?
Sorry.
How big is the team today, and where are you based?
15 people.
15 or 50?
The R&D is in Israel.
15 or 50?
15.
And where are you based? Israel?
So the company is based in Israel, but the marketing operation now is in USA from the last year.
Israel and here in US. And do you spend most of your time in Israel or here in the US?
I'm currently, mostly in USA. Yeah,
Very good. Any plans to raise capital here in the near future?
No, we're planning to invest more into our marketing. And this is, again, as I said, the company is already profitable. So basically, having new client is just more money into the company, into the marketing.
Are you in acquisition talks right now with anyone?
We had in the past. Currently, we don't have anything concrete.
Very good. And you said funding wise, I want to make sure I got this right. You said 30 million, right? 30?
No. $3 million up to now.
3 million. Okay, that's right. I thought I want to make sure I got that right. 3 million. Very good. All right, let's wrap up here with the famous 5. Number 1, what is your favorite business book?
Well, I should have prepared me for that in advance. But I would say the last book that I read is Elon Musk, and I really loved it.
Number 2, is there a CEO you're following or studying right now?
Again, I would say Elon Musk, but also most of the tech giants like Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, all of them are source for inspiration for me.
Number 3, what's your favorite online tool for building your business?
Well, I would say AdWords.
AdWords?
Yeah.
Number 4, how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
Around 4 or 5.
Okay, 4 to 5.
Yeah. Since my army service, I got used to sleep.
Holy mackerel. What's your situation? Married, single, kids?
Single.
Okay, no kids yet?
No kids yet.
All right, and how old are you?
36.
36. Last question. What do you wish your 20-year-old self knew?
Sorry?
What do you wish your 20-year-old self knew?
I'm not sure I understood the question.
When you were 20, what is something you wish you knew?
Well, to be more humble, I would say.
Guys, there you have it. Be more humble. Again, coming from Yaki, launched Personyze back in a tough time, back in, 2008, has since scaled to 250 grand in monthly recurring revenue, 500 customers paying about $500 per month, growing about 20 to 30% year over year. They've raised $3 million, have 10 to 20% logo churn annually, spending about $2,500 to acquire a new paying customer, which puts payback at about 5 months. That's healthy. Their team of 15 is based in Israel and in the US. Yaki, thank you so much for taking us to the top.
Thank you very much. Have a good time.